Well, retirees will soon be flocking to a retirement community like a parrot to a palm tree. Let me explain. Jimmy Buffett recently announced he's opening the Margaritaville Retirement Home Communities, where the party never stops and the residents will be encouraged to grow older but not up. The first of the communities will be set to open in Daytona Beach. So that's just right down the street, and that's next year. So today on For Your Money, we're talking with Jacksonville's retirement coach, Adam Wolf. Adam is one of the area's leading financial advisors, and he joins us each and every Monday here on River City Live. All right, so what was your reaction when you saw this? I saw this a couple times on Facebook. I looked into it. It seems like it's a great idea.
I think it's a wonderful idea. I thought that actually, you know, the Villages was fun. This might take over that category of being the funnest retirement community in Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk about this demographic now of the baby boomers. They're looking at things a little bit different when it comes to retirement.
Sure. It's, you know, most of the folks that I'm meeting with now in the baby boomer generation, they're looking at it from a standpoint of being active. Okay, and being proactive in how they live their life, and you know, taking more trips, whether it's trips to to Bangkok, Thailand, or taking a trip a couple hours away in their RV or camper. It's just being more active and working with people who are active. It's a big deal because we're here to offer the choices and give them the information and education to allow them to be active in their retirement.
And let's talk about that, because that's a big point. People are healthy and they're being active, but you have to have the means to have that lifestyle. So you want to retire, you want to make sure that you're set up, right?
Yeah.
So that's when people will look to you to make sure that they're on track, and they could have the golden years area when they're retired. They could live it to their fullest.
Exactly. You know, when I meet with people for the first time in the office, it's 7 to 10 years away or in retirement. They're coming in with some ideas of what they want to have happen. And then we take a look at the actual finances behind that to see if we can get that to occur. So not only what you saved, but also income sources that are coming in to make that lifestyle a reality. Sometimes people come in and they're like, wow, I didn't know I could do this.
Right.
So I'm talking to them about the framework for that. Some people we have to take a look at and readjust some things so that they don't run out of money, and then also have a great lifestyle in retirement.
Are there any major mistakes that you see that are kind of quick fixes if people were proactive, to remedy, if you will?
Yeah, one of the quick fixes I see is that when people, meet with me, they, we're looking at it, and maybe their accounts and their assets are not aligned to what they want to have happen. If they want to have a really fun retirement and without a lot of worry, we may not be in the market. We may not be in the stock market at the levels that they were in before. So we may tweak their plan and get them back into something that's a little bit less risky, or less risky and more conservative, and then have that plan going forward and watch it so they can just take that load off their shoulders, put it on us to give them a good plan going forward down the road.
And let's talk about, if you will, putting it on you, right? So if you're at home and you're close to that retirement age and you're not sure where you stand, I'm going to give you the number right now. We're going to talk about something that you're offering, okay? Yes. So the number right now is 904-232-8760. And basically, you're going to offer complimentary to the first 10 people that contact you. Really, it's a readiness plan on retirement, correct?
Yes. So we're going to put together an actual full retirement plan, which when I meet with folks, most folks don't have a retirement plan or a financial plan. They just have a lot of accounts that they just, maybe they're just investing. We bring it all together, we analyze it, and then we talk about tweaking potentially, depending on what the situation is, to get them to have a more successful retirement. And we put a written plan in place that allows them to turn the page and say, this is what we have.
So one of the things I'm just hearing right now, you might have assets out there, you might have a 401k, a 403b, but do you have a plan? Are you putting it together? And that's what you're going to help out with altogether, correct?
Correct, that's what we do.
All right, so one more time, the number is 904-232-8760, or you could go to wolfretirement.com. Adam, thanks again for coming on.
Thanks, Mark. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Stick around, more River City Live coming up right after this.
Next.